Well, I finally got rid of the kittens. I was on my way to the animal charity, and I stopped at this restaurant. First down. I stopped at this Chinese restaurant. I'm getting them, and then some lady, she seen them in the car. She goes, "You got kittens?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "I'm trying to find anyone who wants them. I'm taking an animal charity now." So the owner of the Chinese place comes to me and he goes, "You want to sell them cats?" I'm like, "No, I'm just giving them away. I don't want no money." This time he goes, "Really?" He goes, he said he's a cat lover, and I says, "You can have them." So I gave him to the five-star Chinese place over down Market Street. I gave him to this guy, and he took real good care of them. He put them like in the kitchen, you know. I thought he was going to put them like in a room or something in his car, but he put them right in the kitchen. Like, "Oh, you put them in the kitchen?" He goes, "Yeah, for safekeeping, so no one can touch them, this and that." So they're in the kitchen, all safe, and they finally got a home. The guy said he got like 9 cats. So, and it's weird. He had a bunch of he must live there because I noticed he had a bunch of cats in cages there, and so he must live there. So I mean, they're not going to have a good life because they're going to be inside of a building all day probably. I'm sure he's got maybe a pen outside he can run, but at least this guy's taking care of them now, so I know they'll be safe. So yeah, so thank God, and I could probably go see him anytime I want to, So I didn't ask him that, but I'm sure if I go up there next week, he'll say, "Yeah, you come see him." So anyway, got rid of them. Thank God, they were driving me up a fucking wall.